Virgo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. I've been away for a little while. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it was like the first time and probably the second time that I've really been away where I literally didn't do any readings for the week, personal or general. And I think it was probably a good thing. So anyway, we're back and let's see what we get for you. We're going to start off with a couple of cards to take a look at what you might be struggling with right now, possibly in a relationship, a connection, or an interest, or even within yourself. So we're going to look at that first, and then we're going to ask some questions that your person might ask you. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? We have detachment. So this might be something that you are struggling with in some way. This is very Virgo energy, right? This is Hermit energy. This is, your essence. This is how you recharge in some ways. You detach from the world. If you have certain people in your life or a special connection in your life, they may not appreciate this about you. This might be that you are staying very quiet in some way, or, they feel not as connected with you as they would like. What else do we have here? Self-love. Okay, so you are struggling a little bit with detachment and with self-love in some way. The lesson for self-love is you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So, this could be the reason that you spend a lot of time possibly being in this detached energy. You might be building up or filling up your own cup so you can give it to somebody else. You might be just enjoying your time on your own. But I feel like what comes with this, the lesson with this one, you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. If you're doing that, that's really good. The way you do it, I feel like confuses your person, okay? You might need a lot of alone time to recharge. And that can be confusing to people, right? So let's start with your questions here. The first question I feel like your person would ask you is, how are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see. Knight of Cups. All right. Do you have some feelings for somebody that you're just not ready to express? Okay. The reason I say that is because the Knight of Cups, Knights are about moving forward. The blue in this card indicates the throat chakra. It's like there's something that you need to say. We're asking, the question is, how are you doing? I feel like this is bubbling up for you. There's something that you want to say that you might have a hard time getting out. Your natural state might be this detached energy. How can you be detached and carry this energy? Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people do, and a lot of people do it really well, actually. Let's see what else we have here. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And what else? Justice in the reverse. Card of Libra, you might be dealing with a Libra. You might be dealing with a Pisces. I feel like you would say that you do feel like you're carrying the weight of some heavy feelings that you are not expressing right now, that maybe you feel you need to express. You don't feel excuse me, you don't feel like it's fair, that you haven't been able to express yourself or come together with somebody that you might want to come together with. You do hold that belief. That might be a belief that is creating some resistance between you and this person, okay? And meanwhile, you know, it's probably hurting your ability to love yourself because you feel in some way restricted or some resistance or a lack of fairness for being able to come together with somebody the way that you might want to. I don't know. Let's see. But both of these cards here are in the blue. So, you know, both of these cards are about communication. You know, I don't feel like you're talking to this person. This energy of being detached is definitely coming through. So the next question is, what is on your mind right now? What are you thinking about? Your person might want to know this. What is it that you are thinking about, especially if you are coming across as detached? Let's see. What do we got? 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. So 10 of Pentacles, it's like what you're thinking about that you could potentially have it all with this person, okay? 10 of Pentacles is abundance in every aspect of life. You see potential with somebody. You know, this might be somebody that, you know, you've simply crossed paths with, or this is somebody that you've been dating. You might have a really hard time talking about what you want, what you deserve, what you aspire to in a relationship. You know, because we've got this yellow here, right? We've got yellow and we've got blue for you. So, you know, yellow is the solar plexus energy. So it's like, it's that fight or flight energy. So like, it's like you're constantly in the energy of wanting to run away, detachment, or fight for this. You know, I feel like there's some fight in you that we're not seeing. Okay, so, man, what do we have here? Lovers. All right, so card of Gemini. You might be dealing with a Gemini. But what you're thinking about is somebody that you are very attracted to, that, you know, 10 of Pentacles, you could see being a long-term option for you, being a long-term partner, a long-term connection, somebody that's on your mind. On your mind. And then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. But the energy that you're projecting to this person, it's my way or the highway. Okay, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, Pentacles are physical worlds. So this connection is unfolding on your timeline, not on theirs. You are controlling the communication, possibly by not communicating. Okay, you are, you know, who knows why you're in this energy. All right, you might have had a difficult time in relationships in your life, and you told yourself, I'm never going to do X, Y, and Z again. So by putting up that wall, you come across as detached. Like, I don't feel like this person knows what is going on with you. Okay, and you got to ask yourself, is that what you want to project to this person? Because you are thinking about them in terms of a love relationship. You are attracted to somebody. And, you know, if you are in a connection, if you are with this person periodically, I don't feel like they know the gravity of your feelings. Knight of Cups. You know, you for some reason don't feel like it's fair that this isn't coming together. So you might, you know, feel like this person needs to do the heavy lifting in the connection. I don't know. That might be the case. It might be the opposite as well. Let's put it this way. If relationships have come to you easily, or if people have pursued you and it's been easy for you in the past, I almost feel like this is a lesson for you in, you know, pursuing the person that you love. Maybe the reason your past relationships haven't worked out is because you let the other person choose you versus you choosing your person. I feel like there's somebody here that you want to choose, and you want that pattern of the past to be the case here. And I feel like that could be a lesson for you, that this time it's up to you to choose the person that you want versus letting the person choose you, because that hasn't worked out in the past. So the next question that we're asking is, how are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? What is in your heart space? Let's see. All right, so we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. What else? Come here. Two of Swords. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. All right. So you feel, first of all, you feel like you don't want to rush something that you feel is particularly special. You know, this Four of Wands definitely indicates, whether it's in the reverse or in the upright, that this connection is definitely very special to you in some way. Your energy of not wanting to rush things. We can see by the Knight of Cups here, you know, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Justice in the reverse, that you definitely are not rushing things. But keep in mind, I do feel like there is an expiration date, okay, of when it just gets, when the opportunity is ripe, and then when it becomes less ripe, okay? I feel like the opportunity is ripe, and you might be pushing it away for now. You don't want to rush things. Two of Swords, you know, that's a very detached energy, right? You've got your back to somebody, you've got a blindfold on, you're blocking your heart. We're asking about what's in your heart right now, and it's like it's blocked. You don't want to rush things. You have desire, though. The orange here indicates the sacral chakra, which is, there is emotional, sexual desire here that for some reason you're not allowing yourself to experience. And it very likely could be what we just talked about, that you want to be chosen. You like being chosen. I feel like the lesson for you, and this is a lesson in self-love, is you get to choose your person this time. You're waiting for this person to choose you. You get to choose this person. Eight of Swords. This, you know, when you're in the Eight of Swords in the upright, it's about feeling trapped. It's about feeling like you can only see things one way. You've got another blindfolded card here. It's like you can't see beyond your own thoughts. When this card is in the reverse, it's about freeing yourself right now. So I feel like you have a desire to free yourself from this energy. Like you have moments where you do want to run after this person. I almost feel like that would be a good thing for you to break out of this. All right. So this person wants to know if, you know, do you believe in this connection? You might come across as very stoic, very even uninterested. This person wants to know, do you believe in this connection? Do you believe in me? All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a very shut down energy. Four of Swords up in your head. And the Chariot. Okay. So right here, these two red cards, you know, I do feel like you would say to this person that you would love to be able to be free and follow your heart. But there's something within you right now that is just shut down, that you feel like you don't have enough to give, maybe in the material world or in the physical world. And I don't feel like you're kind to yourself in your thoughts. Okay, and that's where self-love, a lack of self-love, comes into play. You may not feel worthy of this person, which is ridiculous. You are worthy, okay? And, you know, you might have put somebody on a pedestal in a way. Excuse me. The colors that are, excuse me, predominant in this reading, we've got the blue, which is about communication. We've got the yellow, which is about that fight or flight. And then we've got the green and the red. So it's a very, very even. So it's about what you feel you have. You do feel like you have the ability to follow your heart. Okay, you do believe that. When it comes to what you potentially love, or coming from a place of love, you are very closed off. We've got fours. You're very caught up in thinking about this relationship versus doing something about it. Fours are very contemplative energy. When it comes to communication, it's like something feels unfair to you, you know, and the feelings that you hold for this person feel like more of a secret. Love needs to become a verb for you versus a noun. When it becomes a verb and you're in a loving energy, it's like you come out of that detachment, and that's because you've been able to fill up your own cup. You might be in the process of filling up your own cup based on what we're seeing, and you just need time to do that, and that's okay too. All right. So, what would you say to your person? Knowing what we know, what would you say to your person? Barney, what do I smell burning? Oh my gosh. I might have forgotten to turn off the oven. What do we have here? Okay. So this is what you would say to your person. I desire to create confusion, envy, or jealousy. People do this to build up their own self-love, okay? You know, you might be doing this without even knowing it, all right? You might be doing this to delay things or create confusion or chaos. Who knows? Let's see, what else? All right, I desire to be heard the way I intend. All right, so that makes sense for you because I feel like you spend a lot of time in your head trying to think about how to perfectly go about something. And you want to make sure that your true intentions are heard, that you say it exactly the way you feel you need to say something. And because you might get caught up in those details a little bit, it's like you might lose the moment. You might lose that window, okay, of opportunity. So be mindful of that. Both of these are the sacral chakra right there, okay? What else do we have here? All right. This is the third eye chakra. So this is coming from a place of I see. I see the spiritual connection between us. So from a Virgo perspective, you want to get it right. All right. You know it's there. You feel it's there. You see it's there. And it's almost like you want to preserve the perfection of the connection. It's like you don't want to ruin it. You don't want to spoil it. It's not fair that, this can't come together. I'm enjoying the idea of it, but bringing it into form has been a little bit of a struggle for you, and remaining detached allows you to keep the idea of the connection perfect in your mind. You don't want to ruin the perfection of what feels like a very special spiritual connection. All right. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.